IceAb is one of the most recognizable Bloons tubers inside of the entire Bloons community, particularly known for his Flying Fortress avatar. But speaking of which, we've added the Flying Fortress and even his very own boss Bloon inside of BTD battles. So we'll be showcasing that in today's video. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, and commencing the video right here right now. So our main objective is to show off the Flying Fortress as said in the intro, and as always in Special Tiers mod, the first 4 upgrades are virtually identical to their vanilla counterparts, so the fun stuff starts to occur after buying the tier 4 upgrade on either path. But here's the actual upgrade itself. It obviously explains itself as a big plane, because it's essentially a flying monstrosity sitting from the sky waiting for Bloon domination. So it should be a perfect testament for this, oh my god, as it's usually one of the strongest Bloons as a whole, and as always we'll put the former upgrade on a test drive as it's a very solid upgrade in vanilla. The Spectre itself can solo a BFB, but just barely, as it turns to show how powerful it can do, especially in the said topic and the right map for it in general. And the map we are playing is one of the OG maps in BTD battles, which is pretty good for the Monkey Ace and the Spectre in general. And it's never a dull moment to not get the Flying Fortress in the first place, so it's finally bought and ready to take off. Let's see how it performs against around 30 ramps, oh my god. I've also sent a Moab and a BFB behind, mixed with round 30 ceramic AI, so it should be the testament we are going for, right? Let's not forget that the Flying Fortress has a corresponding 6th tier upgrade afterward, called the Streamliner, and the upgrade description is obviously a reference to the Streamliner from a popular.io game Deep.io. Honestly, the Flying Fortress's damage isn't very good against even a lonesomes, oh my god, on round 30, given it costs over 100 grand to purchase. So we might honestly go for the Streamliner as it should be a significant upgrade for 400 grand, right? Now the Streamliner is officially bought and ready to pack a much bigger punch than its former upgrade. It definitely does way better damage and it's honestly much more consistent, especially against faster Bloons, because of the spray of projectiles it can dish out. Let's send the good old round 43s, oh my god, to test its overall DPS, along with a Moab and BFB behind. It wasn't even close against those, oh my god, at this point of view. But we can send round 49, as DDTs are actually included in this mod, as specified on my previous video at glance. To test its overall power, I would simply get a couple more down, and even a village to buff it with the homeland defense, as the village can make already fast attacking towers shoot hypersonically fast, if not ludicrously fast. Even with the homeland defense active, both the Flying Fortress and the Streamliner are fairly underwhelming given the tests minutes ago, and we can just opt in for the right path instead, but I'll save that for a future video. but however we just sent out round 50, which the mighty has arrived. However, the boss bloom is called the ISAP, and it's virtually indestructible as 3 streamliners weren't enough to take it solo, so we might just pull out one of our already showcased towers, the MAD, as we do know that it has extremely good boss damage, and it underwent some changes in the most recent update not too long ago, so it no longer auto targets like if it had aimbot enabled. What's causing the boss bloom to be significantly harder to look at is the amount of explosions the streamliner planes are dishing out, even though the streamliner has like 0 damage output on the boss, when we can just pull out one of the best towers to deal with it anyways. We popped the ISAP blue, but just barely, but I have a solution to deal with it in a structured manner, so let's delve into it. Instead of using streamliner races along with the MAD or SBADE Darklings, I can use 8 6th tier Darklings with the 6th tier Homeland Defense ability that quadruples the DPS of every single one of them, so we should be able to absolutely shred this boss bloom with ease. And it seems it can shut down the most terrifying bloom with the energizing boosts of the village, and its extreme damage to blimps that also carried the defense. Even though the MAD got nerfed a ton in special tiers, it's still an exceptionally strong ultra late game upgrade. Honestly, that's a pretty good showcase of the ISAP bloom and the Flying Fortress. The latter definitely needs a both 100%. So there we have it. Consider subscribing, liking and turn on notifications bell to support me, and comment your thoughts down below if you want to suggest new video ideas and positivity. That should be it, but before we end this video, consider using my creator code REAL the user in the BTD6 and battles to shop to greatly support me for every in-game purchase you make. And I'll see you vivacious guys in the next one. Adios.